Hi, this is Debbie with Book and Bujo. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today I am setting up a brand new journal, and this one is going to be my moon journal. This is going to be a journal that I use in the morning alongside my morning pages, and it will be tracking the moon phases and how my energy, productivity, my sleep, that type of thing, coinciding with the moon phases. So I've already kind of started, I got everything all sketched out as normal, and I've actually already started using it. I wanted to start it on the new moon, and the new moon was at the beginning of October. Let's go ahead and get started with setting up my moon journal. Some supplies I do have. I'm not sure where I got this one from. I have some notes about what I wanted. And some of the information that I got to put in my moon journal for me to kind of be able to use it effectively, I got from the Slow North website as well as a Star Chaser website, and I will leave both of those linked down below for you. And then I have some moonset stickers that I got from Notebook Therapy. These ones came in a washi tape set that I got for Christmas one year. And then these ones I got off of Amazon. They're little moon post-it notes. They're really fun. I have some journal say papers that I'm using for some collages and some more of the Notebook Therapy stickers. I want to coincide the numbers with the actual moon phases, so we'll see when I get to use these ones or not. And then I also have, for setting up my moon phase journal, to pencil everything in, I used my Pilot Color Anno in the 0.07, and this has the pink lead in it, and it works so nice on this black paper. Of course, I can't set up a bullet journal or any kind of journal without having my little tiny eraser here, my scissors, and my ruler. I also have some random washi tapes that came in a couple different sets that I got for Christmas a couple different years. And then I have this one which I'm using to put in between the days in my journal, especially for days when I don't write a whole lot. I have my moon phase stickers that, if you have followed me for a while, you would have seen these in my 2023 bullet journals, as my bullet journal themes for each month were the moons from each month. So like January was the wolf moon, we had the corn moon, all those kind of things. It was kind of fun. So I have some of these still left, which I want to use, but I may have to get another pack of these if I want to use them for each of the different moon phases. And then again, some random stickers that I got with a set from Christmas. And I have my washi tapes from Archer and Olive that I got with the Halloween set. So we have the candles, which do glow in the dark. All of these glow in the dark. I have the moons. It's the stars on these that glow in the dark, which is kind of fun. And then we have the branches, and then the little spooky moon theme here, which is kind of fun. So I may or may not use some of those in this setup. And then I also have the stickers that I got. So this is the Raven stickers, and then this one came with the Halloween box. So we have these ones, which are super fun. I really like these. And I have actually used the mushroom one on one of the pages. And you'll get to see that when I do a flip through. And then I also have the Halloween set ones, which are super fun. Alright, and then I have my Uniball Signo white gel pen. I have been using my Archer and Olive one, but it is almost out and not working great, so I'm going to switch to this one. And then I have a couple of my Sakura metallic markers. This will be for the blue moon information, and then this one just for wherever I decide to put a little glitter spot. And then I also have a regular glitter pen, also from Sakura Jelly Roll, and then the red one, because we do have a blood moon coming up in this setup. And then I have 2 of the Jelly Roll Moonlight pens in the number 10. And I actually have this one too. I've been using this one for actually writing each day's journaling, and then this one for the setup, and then this one I thought I'd use at the beginning. And then I have 2 of the Sakura Glaze gel pens. I've been using the blacks. You'll be able to see some of that once I get up to the journal pages themselves, in the black and the white, just to add a little pop. Funosuke brush pen in white. And my Staedtler Circle stencil. Alright, now that we have our supplies, let's go ahead and get started. I do have a lot of other journal stay supplies that I could use. We'll just see where the mood takes us as we set this up. So let's get started. So I have the quote, "Like the moon, we must go through phases of emptiness to feel full again." I have my moon phases, the wonderful Journal Say papers, which were perfect for this journal, and then my different washi tapes in here. The Sakura black glaze pen is amazing. I love how that turned out. My Sigma white gel pen was okay. I'm not a big fan of the paint pens either, so I just went with what I had. I have my Lunar Calendar here, as well as some notebook therapy stickers, and again some more Journal Say stickers, and some of my Archer and Olive ones as well. And then I also have the basic meanings of each of the moon phases here. I have "With patience you grow, you heal, and shine," and that is by Evenfall. And then just some information about the different moons here as well, the sun, the moon, the new moon, the waxing moon, basic gists of each of them. And then I go into more detail for each of the different moons. So how to live by the moon phases, how to do your planning and your goals and things like that, which is kind of fun. And so I have the new moon and I have a little snippet about what that means, self-care, affirmation, the different crystals and scents, rituals you can do, and some journaling prompts. And then some more about each of the different moons, and some of them I put some prayers at the end just for myself, and others I didn't. And I have some other questions here as well. And I have my moon phase stickers for each of these. I have the Waning Crescent moon here, and then the same thing. The first quarter moon, the Waning Gibbous moon, with some more Archer and Olive stickers and washi tape here. The full moon, and some of these beautiful moon stickers from Journal Say. I love those. The Waning Gibbous moon, the last quarter, and the Waning Crescent moon, and then that's when we would go back to the new moon. So the new moon is a time for new beginnings. Waning Crescent is a time for growth and determination. First quarter is a time for action and decisions, commitment. Waning Gibbous is a time for development and adjustment and refinement, while the full moon is for the culmination, harvest, and celebration. And then we move into the Waning Gibbous, which is a time of release, gratitude, and introspection. The last quarter for reflection, reassessment, and forgiveness. And then the Waning Crescent is a time of surrender, rest, and healing. And then again, some more of the Journal Say papers and those beautiful moon stickers. And then additional moons. So we have the lunar eclipse, which is always from the full moon. And then we have the solar eclipse, which is always a new moon. The supermoon, which is pretty much just the full moon, is closest to the Earth during its rotation. The blue moon is there's 2 full moons, and then a black moon is when there's 2 new moons. I think most of this footage is in there except for maybe this last section here. So I just added a couple more of the Journal Say moon stickers. And then I didn't get any of this footage for some reason. My camera just decided it was done for the day. So I have the quote, "This is the point where you realize there is so much more to life." And I didn't find who said either of these. Neither of them had acknowledgments on who said the quote. And this one is, "No moon has one phase, no human has one mood," which I love that quote. Again, another Journal Say paper. This is one of my little moon post-it notes, which are super fun. This moon journal is to kind of figure out how you're feeling during each phase, your energy, your sleep patterns, your motivations, your laziness, your eating habits, all of that, and see how it ebbs and flows with the new moon to the full moon, and then back to the new moon, which is kind of interesting. So as the moon kind of guides the ocean's tides, they also kind of guide our emotions and our productivity and our energy levels. And so this is a way to find out what times of the moon you may be the most energized, needing the most rest, or if you are not affected at all. And so I did already start. I started on October 2nd because that was the new moon. And then we went into the waxing crescent moon, and I am just separating each day by this cute little star washi tape that I got, little skinny strips. And then continuing the waxing crescent moon, and my attempts at some collaging here. And then we moved into the first quarter, and we are now in the waxing gibbous phase. And this one goes until the 17th, which is when the full moon comes. And then I will just set each page up as I go, which is pretty much just this section here. So I have the date, when the moonrise and the moonset is, whatever self-care I'm going to be doing, my affirmation for the day, whatever ritual, maybe I'm going to take a bath, maybe I'm going to do some meditation, whatever the case may be, and then my journal prompt. And then I will just start writing and try and put in, I'll answer the question for the prompt, and then also try and state what my energy levels are, how my sleep was, how my eating is doing, and all of that. And then I have this full journal to fill up. And I also have some other journal say papers that I have in here for the October session of journaling, when I have some extra space, like some of these and here, before I move into the new moon phase. So like we were done with this phase and moved into the first quarter, so I didn't want to start the first quarter down here as just a partial one. When we're in the middle of one, I don't mind carrying over, starting down here and carrying it to the next page, but I don't want to do that with the different phases. I want each of them to start as a new page. So that's all I have for you, and thank you so much for joining me while I set this up. This was definitely a labor of love, as this took me 6 or 7 hours to set up, and that's not counting penciling in time. And my hand and fingers like totally cramped up, my forearm and everything, just from all of the writing and the erasing of the pencil marks. But it was a lot of fun, and I know I'm going to get a lot of good use out of this. And I'm also sure that I'll be learning a lot about myself as I go through this process. If you want to see how I kind of set this up originally, I will link to my moon phase bookmark that I keep in my bullet journal. I keep this in my weeklies, and I will leave that linked down below for you in the description box if you want to see how I set this up in 2023 as well as 2024, because I've done this one for a couple years now. And it's basically, these two pages are these two. On the back side, I have the moon phase stickers and just a couple other adjectives to describe each of the different moons. And if you made it to the end of the video, leave some sort of moon in the comments for me to let me know that you were here. And until next time, keep planning and keep journaling. Bye!